Hey, so I'm going to be doing analysis for Samusown versus CNR. So it's going to be Falco versus Sheik. And game 1 starts on Battlefield. And yeah, let's just get started. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah, let's just get started. So, I don't think I was given any information beforehand this time. Other months, he's given me things that he's been trying to work on. I still remember some of them, and if they come up, I'll make note. But yeah, I'll just comment on things I see. I like that. Drop through back air here, because you can potentially catch him here. I don't think dash attack was the best choice, because even if he did just continue to fall, he could have just sweet spotted around that. I don't think dash attack was the right call, but like you could threaten another back air or something like that, or even a forward smash, or you could have caught his jump. There's plenty of things you had there. Okay. Trying to laser out a shield on a late aerial is a very risky thing to do. I would not suggest doing that, because he can hit you out of it with a tilt, and if he dashes away, like, yeah, you're gonna get your laser stuff started, but it's just too big a risk. It's too big a risk for not good enough a reward. So I don't suggest doing that. A throw, nice. So obviously, I assume you know, versus Sheik, you've got to read and not react. I know Falco kind of struggles to react anyway, but when you F-throw into the corner there, you could have covered that tech in place with a read, with like a down air or a shine or something like that. And then the only real thing to worry about apart from that is tech roll in, which again you need to read. Tech roll away is actually reactable, so unless you've hard covered tech roll in, then it's easy to cover tech roll away. Okay, shine stall, yeah. So if he was to down for here, a mistake that a lot of people make is that they'll continue to DI in and go for like the slight DI stuff, even at this percent, these sorts of percents. But the problem is that lets him get F tilts and up tilts depending on DI and other things depending on DI and higher percents even regrabs, stuff like that. And you can DI those well, but you're not always going to be prepared to, and with things like up tilts, when you're trying to do ambiguous DI, he can up tilt, and you can't really DI the up tilts well. Like you can't DI them away like you can with F tilts. He doesn't F throw, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, keep in mind that at these higher percents, don't give them free tilts. At least force them to still have to tech chase, and you can try to set up slide off situations, and go to ledge and stuff like that still. So, okay. I think last analysis was a Sheik. Yeah, it was a Sheik match as well, and I was making a lot of comments on your edge guarding wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. So I'm interested to see if you've made any significant improvements by now with like your ledge grab timings, like I commented on before. In this situation, did he still have his double jump? Because that's kind of important. Let's check it out. Yeah, he still had his double jump. Yeah, I think that edge guard was fine. Because he still had his double jump, so it's not like you could have like just rolled up or regular get up to whatever. He still had like double jump to ledge stuff. He still had double poof stuff. So just calling him out with that drop down shine back air, solid option. No, I got no problem with that. So yeah, you take the first stock. nice. I really liked this sequence. So first of all, going to the ledge here was the only way that you were going to live, and it still required him to fuck up, but he did fuck up, so you got that. Nice refresh. I'm impressed. You refresh, and by the time he's up being, you're invincible, and that gives you more options. And in this situation, it actually kind of helped. So, okay, well, high percent situations are kind of like these past 100 situations are kind of weird because your regular getup becomes a lot slower from ledge, which is bad in some ways because you can't like do it as reactively. But it's also good in some ways in that you can actually regular getup through double poofs and things like that. And but you've got to learn the timing for those things, and so on. And it's kind of difficult and awkward to get used to. But anyway, so he kind of upbeat like around here-ish, which meant that he couldn't get to the platform. That's important. You've got to keep those things in mind. And he was also like level with the stage / slightly below it, which meant that he couldn't get like over here. He at best he was gonna get this far. So your edge guard was I think it was perfectly fine. You stayed on ledge. If he went to ledge, he dies. If he goes straight up, he dies. If he goes on stage, he didn't really have many angle choices, so you just stayed on and you reacted. And he was at low enough percent where this down air was just basically a guaranteed combo because it didn't knock down. A high percent, if it knocks down, you might have been able to tech it or make it more difficult for you. But at this percent, it was just a down air, turn around, up tilt. And I think that was all really solid. So you get this, you get the up tilt. The problem is that you don't combo off of it. You have plenty of options here. You can do a shine, double jump to the top platform, like, whoops. You could do like a shine, double jump to the top platform, and then, call out his DI with that. You could do a shine way down on the side platform and go for a combo extension. You could have gone for another up tilt because you didn't DI it in a way that wouldn't allow that. You could have gone for an up tilt into an aerial. You could have gone whether it being like an up air or a back air or a neutral air or something. There were plenty of options you had. I think shine combos would probably be at these low percents. Like he's at a good enough percent where I think shine also the up tilt hit kind of like he's pretty low off the ground, so you could have done like a walk forward shine and still been on the ground when you hit him, and that way like if he DIs anywhere but the top platform, you get a nice shine combo. If he DIs to the top platform, you still get a shine combo. It just might lead to a platform tech chase and so on. But you got to be used to you got to get used to those sorts of things. So I think there's a lot of potential there for a good combo. So I liked some things you did there, and I disliked some others. But yeah. Okay, so something that Mango is really good at is that he's really good at reacting to when the opponents miss his techs in these situations. So he misses the tech, and you crouch in front of, or like play around the like get up attack and stuff. But a lot of the times, if they miss this tech here on the down air, you can just straight up hit them for it and send them off stage. And that's what you could have done here. So let's say you're a Falco, and like I said, you'll see Mango do this a bunch. Like you'll do a down air, and you will see what I'm accidentally attacking in place when I shouldn't. So he DIs it in a way so that he can miss tech, and then he does the regular get up afterwards. Now, as long as you were like low enough / fast fell it well, you should be able to combo into down smash like that. So there you go. You get, if you react in time and you're fast enough and so on, you can just combo into down smash. send them off stage, especially since you were right near ledge, and then, you know, set up an edge guard. Like I said, Mango is really good at this. So keep that in mind. You got unlucky, clipped with the up tilt. Okay. Don't get so hasty with double jump aerials. You want to be kind of tricky when you get sent off stage. You've got plenty of options, so keep them in mind. One thing you can do is, if you're like around here-ish, you can do double. It's more of an option that we do as Falcon because we have more limited ones. But you can do double jump and then drift to ledge like that, and the opponent has to like basically hard call it out if they want to cover it. You can do shortened stuff, obviously. Whoops. You could do shortened stuff, obviously. You can do double jump in aerial, and you know that's an option to keep in mind. You can do rising fair, which has a decent hitbox. Down air obviously has a decent hitbox, but it doesn't cover above you that well. So if the opponent gets above you, then you might get hit out of the down air. Whereas forward air covers. It's got a better hitbox for rising. But obviously, it's, you know, doesn't get you as much as down air, because if you hit them with a rising down air, it might knock down, and then you might get attack chase off of it. But yeah, those are just things to keep in mind. Yeah, you can also just you have shine stall options. You can just go fast. You can just fast fall down and double jump to ledge. You can up B out here. I mean, the world is kind of your oyster when when you're a spacer. You have so many mix-ups. And you just don't want to like telegraph into a couple options. You want to make use of like many good ones, so that the opponent is like can't cover them all at the same time. So yeah, there's what I was talking about earlier. You DI'd in at this percent. He could have reacted and F tilted you, or maybe even. He could have even potentially up tilted you, not up tilted, regrabbed you at that percent. So let me show it. Let me show what I'm talking about quickly. What percent were you at? This is roughly good. I think you were slightly lower percent, but it's fine. So you DI'd like basically fully in. So, you know, like this. But the thing is, if Sheik reacts in time, wait. If Sheik reacts in time, which, judging when she can react is kind of difficult, she can regrab here. Let me see if I can do it on reaction. Yeah, I think at this percent it's definitely doable on reaction. Oops, I'm not missing the reaction, I'm missing the timing. I think at this percent it's definitely doable on reaction. She can do a turnaround down tilt. Well, in this case, he slides off. Yeah, you can do a turnaround down tilt. You can do a F tilt back the way. Obviously, if he does an F tilt or a down tilt or something like that, you're gonna want to DI it away. But at these higher percents, you've got to keep in mind that you can regrab, even if it's a kind of hard reaction. And you've got to keep in mind that he can tilt these DIs, and you've got to be ready to DI these tilts well. Otherwise, you're going to get F tilt fade and die, and you shouldn't be letting them get away with that. You should make them work for every single kill. DI straight in isn't going to get up tilted. That's only for like when you try and go for ambiguous DI, which you should not be doing at this percent. Okay, never mind, it does get up tilted. Wait. Okay, it doesn't realistically get up tilted. The up tilt only seems to work for like if they're like really tight. But the problem is that actually turn it up till if they hold up during the lag. Okay, I'm accidentally getting F tilts for a second. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. But even then, you can DI the up tilt well to make it basically impossible to combo off of. So yeah, either just DI away and force them to tech chase, or if you do DI in these ways, be prepared for the tilts and make them have to work. Make them, make them have to think. Okay, he's dead. Nice. I see you trying to go for the no impact land laser. Pretty decent combo. I like the up air extension as like a DI mix up. I don't think it's necessary here though, because on this DI, I feel like you can just get like a neutral air or a back air or something, and then you can get like an edge cancel off the side platform. And if they had bad DI, then you can get a really strong combo conversion. Or if they DI well, they're going to be off stage. I don't think that is bad, but I feel like you might have better potential. It's really hard with Falco because a lot of his combo game is so situational and dependent on a lot of things. It's really hard to tell. But anyway, and also I don't really like the down air because it does just give him ledge. So I think you should have just done a different aerial. So yeah. Okay. How do you DI this? Okay. I mean, I don't think this down air to go for a platform type chase is bad. I don't think it's bad. Because even if he DIs in, because if he DIs in on like a back air, I just think there might be like a better mix up you could do potentially between like weak aerials. Because even if they DI a weak aerial in, it's not like you can kill them. I mean, realistically, you can just strong back air him, send him off stage, and go and set up some sort of edge guard. But the problem is that he's so high that he'll end up high enough to have a decent recovery mix-up, and you ideally don't want that, obviously. Solid edge guard. I'm not, obviously the refresh situations and ledge grab timing stuff hasn't come up yet, but I'm already liking your edge guarding a lot more in this set than I was last week, so that's good. Could have shined there. I don't know what that shine was. There was 0% chance of that killing off the top. You can either cross up which side you hit them on to potentially throw off their DI. They can get around this by holding straight up, and that's pretty good DI for both of them. Not optimal DI, but pretty good. You can just down air him and get another tech chase and potentially try and kill off that. There are plenty of things you could have done that were better because this shine doesn't really get you anything. Like yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you something here. Something that you probably don't know. Well, you might know if you're in the Falco Discord because they talk about it a decent amount. Which is neutral jump lasers. So obviously, when you try and like laser approach, like you're trying to like catch get next to them, like with their shield, start up and get either a combo into shine off of it, or my controller snapped back. Don't worry about it. Like that, or you're trying to like chase a dash back. Like if you're playing against Marth or Falcon, you'll try and chase a dash back with lasers. But like against characters like Sheik, where like I'm at 109% as Falco right now. If I get caught by an F tilt, I'm potentially gonna die if I don't DI it properly. Sheik will want to like do like take laser F tilt as a mix up, and she can do that as a mix up with like jumping, dashing back, wave dashing. Well, wave dashing back, yeah, is decent. Yeah, so she has those options. Yeah. So you just got to keep in mind this, like, take laser F tilt is an option that they're going to use. And if you're close enough, you could just do take laser aerial, and that will beat the... not take laser aerial. You could do laser aerial, and that will beat it. But from this distance, I don't think it will. Okay, never mind. Even at this distance, you can do laser aerial. But as you can see in this situation, I kind of had to do a pretty hot, like, instant aerial. Because I had to dash for longer to get closer. So I had to do an instant aerial, which means she can shield and then near out a shield, you know, as it would. Like if I try and do like a later aerial, it trades, or if she CC lasers, then she's gonna win. There's this, like, especially, yeah, if she CCs the laser and then F tilts here, she's just straight up gonna beat me. But anyway, so one thing you can do, and laser aerials will beat these things in place. So keep that in mind. Don't get me wrong. But one thing you can also do is you can do a neutral jump dash, neutral jump, laser, and as you can see, you can space outside of the F tilt range. Look at that. And then you're gonna have good frame advantage, and then after that you can even like well, I guess this isn't really walk shine distance. Off of this situation, you just gotta play your mix up, right? You could just fucking you can do late aerials, you can do instant aerials, you can do cross up aerials. You get your mix up game started. This is like a really good position for you. And like the only way that she can really call this like out is for her to like, whoops. The only way that she can like call this out is like she could dash attack you, or like dash grab you. Whoops. Or basically she has to like take a really big risk in order to call this out. So yeah, neutral jump laser, something to keep in mind. Solid option. Put it in your bag of trick. Well, it's not really a trick. Put it in your toolkit alongside everything else. Yeah. So wave dash out of shield shine on Sheik F tilt, I think is a true punish, but it will be frame tight if it is. I know it is for Fox, and it's like it's not like a true punish that you should go for as Falco. If you get F tilted by a Sheik on shield, then you're gonna want to do wave dash out shield shine to start shield pressure. You shouldn't really expect to punish. Like you'll see Mango do that a lot, where he'll do wave dash out shield shine, but he doesn't really expect the shine to hit. He's just doing it to set up shield pressure, and yeah. I'm not sure why you're doing like these shine instant aerials. Just wave shine. Like yeah, just shine wave dash and then do your regular pillar and stuff, you know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about up throw there. I think F throw is probably just better. Up throw is like it like kind of relies on bad DI. I know it's not like super gimmicky against Sheik. It's decent against her. But in this situation, like F throw is either gonna set up like a tech chase or send her off stage or something. So F throw is just like a solid option. I don't think F throw is the worst option in the world, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just a drop zone that Sheik has. I'm surprised your opponent knew about it. Okay, that's a situation where you probably shouldn't F throw because it doesn't knock down. In fact, if they DI properly, they are in frame advantage. Okay. You got the you got the knockback stacking combo. I don't think that was like okay. You kind of got lucky with his DI there. I don't think that's like a combo that you should like consistently like you should have as like a oh that's the combo I go for. This is like this was like very reliant on him DIing in a certain way. You should you should typically shine wave dash out and then combo from there because it lets you react to his DI. Anyway, so you get this. You do a down air here. I think it would have been better if you did a like. I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. Something you got to keep in mind is just like, so you shined him at like center stage ish at like 75-ish%. Whoops. So I'll see if I can recreate it. Whoops. Okay. Okay. So I've got DI away into double jump out. One thing you could do is rising down here like this, and then like obviously if you were last stock, you can just go for a double down here. That's fine. But let's say they DI in, because obviously the opponents they're gonna DI in here. They might be a bit too high percent. So in this case, just down in them might be the right decision. But yeah, maybe I need it down there slightly earlier. Actually, I think it might work at this percent. Hmm. I'm just trying to get like a really late downer. Okay, so in this situation, it does work. It's just really tight. So in this case, Falco gets a really late down air. Fast falls, double jump down air. Yeah, in this situation is okay. At this percent, it's kind of too tight. I wouldn't recommend it at this percent. Slightly lower percent, I would. It's just like a rising late down air into fast forward double jump down air, and it can get you some really early kills. And it's not only just useful against Sheik, it's also useful against like spacies, where like if you shine a fox and he DIs off stage at 30%, you could do well. I guess it's not the same. It's not the same because this is like a rising down air. This is a down air, late down air, fast forward double jump down air. It's not the same. But versus spacies, if you hit them with like a shine at 30% here and they DI off stage, you just jump off, short hop, double jump down air, and they'll die. But yeah, at this percent, it was really it does work, but it's really tight, so I don't recommend. So yeah, in this case, you just want to either back air, send them off stage, or just down air and set up an edge guard. Down air, done. I think you should just grab ledge afterwards, though. Yes, these anyway. So. I mean, you gotta get used to acting out of lag. Like, you do this approaching neutral air, and you just kind of stand here for a while here. Like, he shields for like a pretty long time, and then grabs. And this whole time, only at the very end did he decide to dash. You don't really want to be stationary for that long. You should practice, use, I'm not sure if it's in Uncle Punch, but in 20XX you can like use a color overlay, set that to wait, and just like move around, practice your combos, do everything like that, and just try and have it be not that color for as, like have it be that color for as little as possible. Nice. Okay. Pretty solid game too. Okay. Going into last game on FD. I'm not really sure about some of your counterattack decisions. Like right here, he's in frame advantage. Like you're in lag right now, and he was active. And like you shield and then shine at a shield, or like no, you just retreating down air. If you want to retreat, why don't you just dash back? And then like if you're at frame advantage here, like you got to worry about Sheik's tilts. You got to worry about all that. Doing this like what does this really beat versus Sheik? Like it'll catch her dashing in, kind of, but she's got a low profile, so it'll actually only catch her at the end or at the very beginning, because she can like kind of low profile it in the in between. And not only that, but you like did a really high rising down air, which means that she could potentially get under you and tilt you from above, or catch your landing and get a grab and a tech chase started, or you know, something like that. So yeah, you've got to think about what your thing is actually being. Like, what does, like, I'm not sure if you're going for the full hop down air or whether you're trying to short hop down air at a shield like this. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you're going for. I mean, I don't think this is a bad option because it does beat them dashing in. But yeah, but if you want to like get your like typical neutral started with like your lasers, you can just dash away and either throw like a back air like this. You could do auto cancel back air, which is really annoying to punish because you have like so many drift mix-ups in there, like drift options. You can do like late back airs like this and continue dashing. You can do dash away into laser and then start approaching again. You've got plenty of options. You should think about why you're doing each one and what they beat / solve. Or not solve, but like what purpose? What's the purpose? You got that down air hit, but you didn't convert into up tilt. I guess that's just a awareness thing. I don't really like that edge guard. Like, I don't like the shine turnaround thing because he could have just forward edged you here. He could have done plenty of stuff here. You're putting yourself at very significant risk. Like, if you're gonna go for the shine stuff, just grab ledge first. Like right here, you should just do just grab ledge in any way. I'm not sure how you like to do it. Like I said before, I like to do that. I like to do shield pivot stuff. But as spacies, you can always just shine turnaround, wave dash, and you can do that out of run as well. The only problem is that you can't do that out of dash. So if you're this far away, then you need a different way. And I've got a way of doing it. I just dash forward, dash back, shield pivot, wave dash to ledge, like this. But yeah, you need to get used to grabbing ledge as quick as possible in your whichever way you like is fast enough and you like. So you can do shine turnaround wave dash. If you're close to ledge, you just do shine turnaround wave dash like that. So you can do that out of run and from near ledge, which is good. Like I said, the only downside is that you can't do that out of dash unless you like pivot shine, but no. So you need to find a way that works for all these things, and shield pivoting is the one for me because I can do that out of run, because I can do run, crouch, dash, dash, dance, shield pivot. Yeah, I do run, crouch, dash, dance, shield pivot, wave dash to ledge. And I do that as Falcon, I do that as every character basically. If I'm close to ledge, I can do dash, dance, shield pivot, wave dash to ledge, and if I'm right next to ledge, I just do dash back, shield, pivot, wave dash to ledge. So I've got ways of grabbing it at every distance, and you need to get them too, whether it's doing what I do, whether it's doing shine turnaround stuff, whatever works for you, and whatever's fast enough. Don't do this though, because it's hella slow. Like run off side B, and run off shine turnaround up B are way too slow. And don't rely on like this. Don't rely on short hopping to grab ledge, because again, that's way too slow. You want quick methods that you can do in situations where like you just hit the opponent off stage. Oh shit, they're kind of close to grabbing ledge. So what you do at the moment is you're like, fuck, they're close. I'll just jump off, shine, turn around back here, and hope that I hit them. Whereas, you know, if I wanted to hit them out of that, I would do this. So I get the invincibility of being on ledge. Well, and I guess your shine placement isn't going to be the same, because you can shine over here on a jump out. So the aerials are going to be in different places. But it's a significantly less risk, right? Because you're going to do this rising aerial, but I'm going to be doing it with invincibility. So I can't get counter hit by him. I just I'm at significantly less risk. You know. But anyway, it works out. And what happened here? That felt like it should be a punish. Never mind, it was a punish. I think your opponent might have had a down throw drop zone there, but I'm not sure. Nice. I like the fact that you got right under him, so he didn't have access to his needles. Nice. You did the thing that I was talking about earlier, reacting to the missed tag, and you up tilted him out of it. I think down smash might have been better, because it would have sent him if you didn't cross him up and you down smashed him, he would have just been sent off stage, and you would have had a really nice edge guard setup. But up tilt's still solid. You still get like a back air here, and then a really nice edge guard setup. You could have had a better. You could have had a better ledge grab timing. Like, when did you grab ledge? You grab ledge here, and he is nowhere like near you yet. So, like, all of this time that you're on ledge right now is wasted invincibility frames. And it means that you're not invincible when he does this poof, so you had less option coverage. So you still need to work on that. But it does seem better than before. And I'm sure you'll get there with some practice. But anyway, that was a bad grab. Don't know what that was. He upbeat on stage, so you had plenty of things you could have done. You could have just short hop past him and back hit him back off stage. You could have up tilted him, sent him up, got a combo. You could have shined him, same thing. You could have I mean, there was so many things that you could have done. You could have dashed through him, and down hit him. Plenty of things you could have done. I want to assume that was an accident. Nice. Okay, he upbeat high enough that he had no lag. So you had to realize that, and right now you should have instead of ledge hop on doing that thing, you could have potentially like ledge dash up tilted him before he landed. That's just like micro situation shit that you gotta be familiar with, you know. But yeah. I'm not sure if you should down air there. I really like this. So I like the up tilt. You got the up tilt hit. I feel like there's a better mix-up that you could have done. Because off this down air, like, you weren't even in position to cover attack in place. So you had zero option coverage there. Like, if you're gonna down air and like force a tech chase situation, which, as you'll see, top Falcos don't actually do as much as they used to do. They try and like go for like better mix-ups. Not that they don't do it. Don't get me wrong, but they don't do it as much as they used to, I feel. Nice phantom shine. I feel like you could have gotten that pillar combo if you had done it a bit more clean. You wanna like hit them. I mean, there's multiple different ways to pillar combo. You can pillar combo with an early hit, but ideally you want to hit them with a late hit of like a later part of your down air, and then auto cancel it. You didn't do that. You hit them with a kind of early part, and you out cancelled it, which can work, but typically it's not as good. I feel like with a late part into fast forward, into auto cancel shine, I think that would have comboed. Okay, nice. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope this was useful. Overall, I thought it was a pretty solid showing. Still some things that could be worked on, but I'm sure you'll work on it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how you're doing in June. So yeah, until then, see you around.